I'm gonna be talking about how I growth hacked my very first tech startup company. It was a travel company. In a nutshell, it was a marketplace, a two-sided marketplace connecting locals with travelers. So basically the idea was to connect people willing to travel wherever in the world, but not just to rent, not just to travel as a traveler, but to immerse themselves in a certain culture. Okay, so for example, and so where you can know the spots, you can see how those people are looking at the world so that you can live with different angles. You're not just going as a traveler, but you understand, oh, that's how they think, that's what they do, that's what, oh, now I got it, right? And you know, that was something that I did experience, so I wanted the world to experience it as well. And yeah, so I was building up that two-sided marketplace. It was a platform, and I had literally less than $200 a month, so I had to find a way to scale it and bring my first users to adopt the service. I said, you know what? First, it's like the chicken and egg problem. Which one comes first? I said, okay, I'm not gonna come with buyers first because there's gonna be nobody to buy from. So I'm gonna have to find those locals who are willing to provide their space, a part of their space to those travelers, plus give them all the time to immerse them in their culture. Meaning you have to cook for them, you have to teach them how to cook stuff, some local stuff, taking them through some rituals that you do, taking them out, show them the, you know, like if there is any kind of holiday feast, whatever, like make them experience that stuff, which they probably would never experience anywhere in the world, right? So that was the idea. The immersion. It was not just going and traveling, but going and immersing yourself. And out of this, like the moment you finish this immersion, you're gonna be looking at the world from a different perspective. So what happened? I had to scale it. So it was one of the growth hacking methods that I did apply. It was, and by the way, you can apply it to yourself. I went into bigspy.com. I don't know whether you've heard of it, probably. And at that time, it was relatively new, so they were having a free service. Of course, they wanted people to get addicted to their service, which was great. Then they were gonna charge for it, which now they do actually. And I believe they did acquire AdSpy, which is quite famous. So for those of you who don't know, AdSpy or BigSpy, they're probably the same thing. So what they do, they allow you to have an insight, to have a look at what your competitors or any other company is promoting. Now, before they had only Facebook, Instagram. Now they have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. There you go. So, and the way I looked at it, I was like, okay, you know what? It's easy to find people who want to make money taking people out, and you know, like couch surfing or whatever, kind of guiding you, immersing you. But it's hard to find people who are willing to give you a space. So I needed to find people who are renting their place, right? They can give you a room, or they have a studio next to them, or whatever. So those are the hardest to find, in my humble opinion. So what I did, I said, okay, you know what? Who is the company who's doing that at the best, like the best? I said, okay, that's Airbnb. So I'm just taking you through my thinking process. And I'm not saying it's the best or whatever. I'm just telling you exactly what I did, which worked. And I went there, remember? I went to bigspy.com. You can check it out. I don't know if there is any affiliate link. I'm going to leave it down below in the comments. I don't really know. I'm just going to check it out. If there is, I'm going to let it down. But still, it's free. Probably now you have 3 trials. Of course, it's not that much, but still, that's more than it. That's enough, you know, just to have a look at the platform. Bigspy.com. Just check the description. I'm going to leave the link. And so what happened, I was typing Airbnb, then I was clicking on Facebook, clicking on the ads, which was very important, that ads that have been running for the past 3 months. And because it's very important. I don't want to get anything outdated. And I was just looking for ads. I was filtering them by engagement, not by likes. I wanted the ads that had the most engagement possible. Why? You're gonna understand why. So when I got all the ads at the time, now if you do it, they're gonna be locked. And so you're gonna have to pay to get access to them. I could click on the ad, it would take me to Facebook, and they would check the ad, and generally Airbnb spending tons of money trying to find hosts in different places in the world. So, and I could see hundreds of comments saying, oh, I'm interested. It was new for them. They didn't even know about Airbnb. Even if Airbnb is a probably now over $100 billion, has a over $100 billion valuation, but still, up to this day, not everyone knows Airbnb. I'm just telling you because you know it doesn't, because it's famous doesn't know everyone knows about it. But anyway, particularly in third world countries and developing countries in general. So what happened, I was looking at all of these comments and I was DMing each and every single one of them. That's how I got my first hosts. Like literally, I got a lot just doing it that way. Free. It was like free advertising for me. I was just using Airbnb ads, and I was using Big Spy to spy on their ads. I was checking, I was filtering by engagement, by country, and then I was just checking all those names who are willing to get into the host, like who are willing to get to be hosts. So, and then I was just pitching them the idea, okay, well, do you want to be a host? Okay, but you're gonna make more money if you're willing to immerse those travelers in your culture. Of course, you don't have to be with them 24/7, but at least you're gonna have to give them 3, 4, 5, 2 hours a day, whatever, just to kind of immerse them. And then you can let them on their own. They can get out, they can do whatever they want, like extra activities on their own. But still, you had to be with them because I want people to be immersed. And many of them said yes, and then I brought them to the platform. That's exactly how I growth hacked that company. That was one of my growth hacking methods. And hopefully next time, probably my next video on my following videos, I'm gonna be touching upon other growth hacking methods that you can apply as well. So the lesson or the major takeaway that you have to take out of this, and again, if you don't have money, or if you do have money, you can hire someone to do it. You pay for Big Spy or you pay for Ad Spy, because I don't know. Hey, if you don't have money, just think creatively. You don't have to say, oh no, because Big Spy now is probably $99. That's the cheapest package. It's not because now you have to pay for it that you don't have to use it. Hey, check for alternatives. Be creative. Think outside the box. That's what this whole YouTube is about. I'm brainstorming with you, and I'm telling you exactly what I've been through, and it's a muscle that you get to work out. And so you just check for alternatives for Big Spy or for Ad Spy, or you go on similar web, right? And you check all bigspy.com and you see all the competitors. So what you do, you take those competitors and you see whether they have some free packages, right? Free services. If they're new, they generally gonna have a free service, but of course you take advantage of it the moment it becomes not a free service. Then at that time you'll be set. You did your thing, right? So you do that. You find the competitors. Hopefully you're gonna find one or at least more than one that are free, and you take advantage of them. If not, like I told you, Big Spy has a free trial service, and look for other alternatives who have a free trial service. If you do have money, I would highly recommend you pay for Ad Spy or Big Spy. I have a great experience with Big Spy. So now they're well more developed. What I'm talking to you about was back in 2018. I did this back in 2018. Yeah, 2018. So, yeah, and then, like I said, you tap whatever, and then you look for your competitors. That's one. To find the platform, Ad Spy, Big Spy, whatever. Then you find your competitors. How do you find your competitors? Easy way. I use Similar Web. Totally free service. You get there and you put all and you get there and you get all your competitors, direct, right? Or indirect, whatever. And then what you do, you just type the name of the company in the keyword, and what you're gonna find, their ads. When you find their ads, you make sure you filter per engagement, by engagement. You're gonna have a lot of people engaged. Or you can do likes. I don't like likes because for me an engagement is way more valuable than just a quick like, okay? So I like to see comments and all that stuff, what people are saying. And again, something that I learned when I was doing that is I could find what people were asking about. So I was even answering their questions. I was like, oh, Airbnb does not do this. Okay, you know what? Let me take advantage of it and add it to the service, add it to the platform, you know, just to kind of make them an offer that is so good that they cannot say no to, just like the book says. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. So hopefully you do that with your own company. Get there, spy on the ads of your competitors, talk to these people. If it's paid, it's okay, you know, like 97. If you have a little bit of money, it's okay, guys. Again, you gotta invest a little bit of your money. If you don't, I totally get it. Then you find some free way to do it, just like I instructed you before. And yeah, so you talk to these people, you DM them, all right? You DM them and you send them a message, and always make sure you add them before you send them a message. Because if you send them a message before you add them, what's gonna happen on Facebook, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna go directly to spam. And most people are not going to be able to see this message. So it's better to add them, make them accept you. And when they accept you, then you send them a message. Just make sure you have a list and don't send over, I would say, 15 friend requests every 7 to 10 hours. Because otherwise you can have some problems with Facebook. But I'd say 10, 15 friend requests, it's all good. Okay, hopefully you found this video super helpful, and I'm just taking you through exactly what I did. And I still have a lot of things to share with you, and this is the reason I did start this YouTube channel, just because I have a lot of ideas to share with you. And if I don't do this YouTube channel, I'm never gonna share them. So hopefully you take advantage of these little nuggets that I'm sharing with you. Trust me, it took me a lot just to get to understand these few things. They sound as simple as they sound. I didn't have people just to tell me what to do. So I had to work my way up, and it worked. I'm only sharing with you stuff that did work, and hopefully I'm gonna be sharing other stuff with you that didn't work, so that you don't redo the mistakes that I did. Learn from other people's failures. It's better than you learn from yours. It's gonna save you time, money, and life in general. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, guys, you love this video. And please, if you have any question, you leave it down below in the comments. If you have anything, if you have any other method, growth hacking method that you did use, probably that I don't know about, and or something that just leave it down below. I'm willing to learn from you as well. I'm learning every single day. You learn from me, I learn from you. And please make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and activate the notification bell button so that you don't miss any one of the videos of mine. And as well, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you love it. Only if you don't like it, unlike this video. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to see what you're gonna be coming up with. And if you have any idea that you need help with or that you're working on, please make sure you just contact me, and I'll be more than happy to do it. I love this stuff. I love to brainstorm. I love doers, not just people who think about ideas, but people who take action and act upon them. All right, because remember, the grave is full of ideas, and only the greats do act upon them. All right, have a wonderful day, people, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.